Hello and welcome to AMZ TV. It's your girl Ameza back on your screen. And of course, I have my usual suspects, my lovely ladies, Fikaya and Mimi. Hello, darlings. How are you?
Hello.
Good to have you guys back again. Oh my goodness. Since the last time, I got a deluge of emails. I don't know why they're not leaving their comments, but people wrote to me. And so we're going to quickly go through some of those questions. I'll give you, a chance for you to answer them. And then we take it from there because we have a very exciting episode today. I mean, I'm so excited about this episode because clearly I'm going to find out new things I didn't know. So one of the things people are asking, and again, I'm going to give Fikaya and Mimi a chance to explain themselves. Is that so? One of the questions is, are these ladies Nigerians or British? What gives them, if so, or if not, what gives them the authority on Nollywood movies? So Fikaya, they want to know if you're from Sudan, Ethiopia, or from Russia. I don't know.
I'm Nigerian. My name is Fikayo Oluwafikun Ayomi. God added to my joy, Yoruba name. So yeah, I'm Nigerian.
Okay, have you guys heard that? She's Nigerian and she's also British. She can be both nationalities.
Yes.
Mimi, they want to know if you're Ethiopian.
I'm Nigerian and British.
Good.
I'm a citizen of the world.
I like that. So for anyone not sure, they do have an authority on Nollywood movies. And this is what I believe. It doesn't matter. I don't even care if you're white, blonde, blue-eyed, and you're Scandinavian. If you're watching Nollywood movies, you become an authority on it. So that's that question, okay? So
I also think that as someone that has grown up with Nollywood, as has so many other people, I'm sure Fikky has, and you've had some participation in it. As someone who's grown up with it, like it's my industry. No matter where I am, it's always gonna be my link to Nigeria. That's my authority.
Right. Very well said. So the other thing is, they said that the ladies talked about their favorite actors from old Nollywood, but who are their favorite artists in the young ones, the new Nollywood? It seems the ladies are fixated on old Nollywood. So I'm gonna ask Mimi first.
Well, I think fixated on old Nollywood might be a stretch, but we definitely long for the past, nostalgia factor. But new Nollywood actresses that I love have to go to Adesu Atomi. I love Diana Yekini. I love Nsepe Tim. I love Beverly Naya, Bisola. I love Bisola. And, even Bimbo Ademoya. I love her too. She's really good. There are lots. It's just that we just, as human beings do, we just focus on the negative a bit more. But we're not fixated on the past. We just really remember and love Nollywood. Now, past, forever.
Now, past, future. That works. Okay, that's cool. Fikaya, what about you?
I love Nollywood, both the past and the new. So basically, the ones I love, I like. Sorry, I like Susu, which Mimi has already mentioned. Adesu Atomi. I like Kenneth Okonkwo. I like Beverly as well. Beverly. Who else do I like? I like Nino Lowo. Bolanle Nino Lowo. I like him a lot actually. I don't know, maybe it's the muscle. He's a good actor.
Are you blushing there? Are you blushing? Who's the person? Let me quickly look him up. What's his name? Bolanle who? Yeah.
Nino Lowo.
Nino Lobo.
Okay. Okay.
Nino Lowo. He acts both Yoruba and English, which is a good talent, you know, to act both.
Okay, muzzles. We see it. Okay. I ain't mad at you. Go ahead. Who else?
I like who else do I like? I like Ayola. I think that's his name. He's the one that acted Skinny Girls in Transit, like the main guy. I think it's Ayola, isn't it?
Okay.
Hello? Is any?
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself.
Okay. So another question is what's your favorite genre of Nollywood movies? What's your favorite genre? So either Fikaya, what's your favorite genre? What types of Nollywood?
I think I just I like a romantic Nollywood. I just love romance. It's just, and sometimes I like comedy, but when it's not stupid comedy that is like a bit like too much. But I like comedy and I like romance. Yeah.
What about you, Mimi?
Me too. Romance is up there, man. I'm not such a comedy fan. I also love action, but I love action because unlike romance, where I'm just there, like, you know, get the giggles, you know, watch the happy ending. Action movies, I love it when done well. They're so well executed, and I won't lie, I like the religious films. I like seeing men around the fire chanting God knows what. I love it. I love it. Love it.
What type of those men chanting around? What would you call those?
Ritual movies.
Oh, The Ritual. Okay, I didn't hear you. The Ritual. Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, it's fascinating because it's different. You just watch them and wonder what's going to happen.
There's a lot of creativity in there.
Gonna be blood. Okay, so talking about genres. Okay, what about the non-speaking? They're seen as Nollywood too, right? Like the Yoruba, the Igbos. Isn't it part of Nollywood? So
yes.
Is anyone watching?
Yes, they are part of Nollywood.
Is anyone even those? Is anyone watching Mimi non-English speaking Nollywood?
Sometimes I might watch a Yoruba one, but I'm not really, no, unfortunately.
Okay. What about you, Fikky?
Yeah, I love Yoruba movies. I think I just love it as well. The comedy as well, like it's just funny, and they have really good actors in Yoruba movies. Like they have Tony Abraham, they've got Fatia Balogun, they've got Saheed Balogun, they've got Odunlade. So all those good, they're really good actors as well in Yoruba, and it's just really nice. Like it's a way where like people like me that live in the UK or people that live in the US, they can watch that so they don't forget their culture, they don't forget their language, they don't forget very important things that makes us Nigerians.
Interesting. So this is my thing. This is the last question I'm going to take here. So do you think who do you think are the biggest stars? Non-English speaking Nollywood stars, or only English speaking? Who gets the most attention? I think that's what this person is trying to say here. Who are the biggest stars from non-English speaking Nollywood stars or English speaking Nollywood stars? Fikky.
English speakers, that's the only authority I have right now. It's definitely Adeso Atomi. You've got Osi Okoje. He's in like all the movies on Netflix.
Is that a good thing?
All of them.
Because I saw you roll your eyes.
Tony Abraham.
Is that
Yoruba?
Okay. No, I saw you roll your eyes.
I'm sorry, Auntie, I didn't hear.
Yeah, I'm saying I saw you roll your eyes when you mentioned his name. So I'm like, you're like, it's like in all Netflix movies. So I'm like, is that a good thing?
He's good. He's really good.
Right.
But he's just everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay. Okay. Sometimes people don't.
No, he's good. He's good. He's really good. But it's definitely gonna be at this homie, one of the biggest stars that
That name
we'll
keeps coming
see.
up.
Wedding Party just elevate her.
I see.
Mm-hmm. It comes up a lot.
Fikaya, what about you? What do you think? Do you think the non-English speaking actors are getting same exposure or same, I don't know, mention as English speaking Nollywood stars?
But I think it actually depends on like where we're seeing it. So if we're talking about in Nigeria itself, you might like say, okay, maybe it's the non-English speaking movies because they've got like they've got a lot of like people that don't really, that English is not their first language, so they might move to whatever language they speak. But if you're talking about outside Nigeria, I would definitely say the English speaking Nollywood movies. And if you're blessed that you can actually speak your native language really well, so that means you can actually act a Yoruba or Igbo movie and English, that even makes you like top notch, I think.
Yeah, I believe so too. I think it's good to diversify. I don't know what the cohesiveness is between these people. Hopefully they can, you know, if you have both, you know, you should be able to show your talent. Okay, so that's that for Nollywood. Of course, we're going to be back next week because this is what the segment is going to be doing. We're going to be doing all kinds of things that is attractive to not just the, I use this word very, very loosely, millennials, but it's to everyone. You know, Nollywood is big. So we're going to be talking about Nollywood, you know, and then we're going to be talking about other things that, you know, we like, boys. Like today, we're going to be talking about boys. Excited. I'm excited because my generation, you know, your mothers, pretty much that's what it is. And for those, because we think, because I talk to my friends, we think that dating is so much easier for you folks, you know, that there's online dating, there's social media. I mean, it's like the world is your stage, you know, as opposed to at our times is like you have to have someone introduce you or you go out to a party, and those things are far few. If you're going to wait for that, you're going to be lonely for a long time. So what is your what is the difference? And I'm going to go to Fikaya for this because Fikaya is itching to go. What is I need you to come back. Yeah, what do you think, what are the challenges for the younger people now, dating as it is now, dating? What is it? What is the challenge? Because I don't see any. You have online. You only have to sit at home. It's like a vending machine. You just go beep, 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 take pictures, yeah, and then you're there and you just have your pick. So, Fikayo, what is the challenge? Try and convince me because I'm not convinced yet. Please don't tell me we lost Fikayo.
I think she's thinking.
No, I think it froze. I think connection. Okay, I'm going to quickly throw that to you, Mimi. What do you think? What are the challenges of dating now?
As you said, there's lots of choice, but with lots of choice comes lots of problems. I might not passionate as Fikky, but the issue is when there's so many options. I think for me personally, it gets a bit boring. No, that sounds mean. It's like just so much out there. Like why? Because it's, and another issue is because there's so much variety. I truly believe that our generation is seeing looser relationships, so looser loyalty and faithfulness to relationships. So I think the variety lends itself to looser relationships between men and women, boys and girls, where people can just float from one relationship to the other. And some people can like be in several relationships at the same time because there's just so much ease. there's just there's so much convenience. I think that's what the issues.
Okay.
And the issue is, of course, with social media, there's always how do I say this? There's always slay queens, and then there are normal people, and obviously those who are the most attractive that fit this category of like the slay queen, or like, like a top girl and everything. That sort of affects the confidence of those that don't meet that standard, I think. And that is not only for women, that's for men as well. Because you have men out there, as we were just talking about Mr. Muscles, and everyone knows him as having muscles. But what if you're a guy that doesn't have those muscles? So, and you're seen every day on your social media, it's over Instagram, it's all TikTok and Twitter and everything. So that has an effect on confidence and increases the pressure, I think.
Interesting. To want to measure up.
To come to a certain standard. And then you have those that do hashtag relationship goals. Auntie, I don't know if you know this, there's a certain subset of Instagram that we all follow these people. We all love to look at, and they're like the perfect couple. They do the perfect things. They have the perfect house. He buys roses every night. And, their hashtag couple goals. And this really puts more pressure on people thinking, oh, this guy buys his girlfriend roses every Friday of the night. He takes her out on a date, which puts pressure on the relationships that are already weakened by variety. You're now under pressure to be the perfect couple. You log into Instagram and you see them flaunting their business everywhere. And it just makes you feel bad. One, if you're not in a relationship, oh my God, hashtag couple goals, hashtag single forever.
Right.
Or you're in a relationship and you start getting dissatisfied with it.
Right.
So I think those are some of the issues. I don't know what Fikky could add. I don't know what Fikky has to bring, but those are my issues.
Right. It's interesting because no one is actually thinking it this way, but it's, from what I'm hearing from you, it's creating false expectations. And it's creating,
yes.
There's a lot of phoniness going there. Fikaya, welcome back. We lost you for a bit there. You're laying on your side. Can you try and right your camera again? I hope she didn't go off. Fikaya, can you hear me? Fikaya. Oh my God. I can't believe this. The network there must be really terrible. You can tell it's frozen again. Do you see that? It's freezing again. But what I'm hearing from you is like, there's a lot of falseness,
Yes, a lot of fake.
Yeah, it's just fake and phony. But my thing is, why would anyone buy into that though? If it's fake, why?
Because it looks good.
I know. Yeah, I guess I get it though. It looks good, but people know that it's. I think a lot of people know that it's fake now. There's a lot of fake butts, fake, bodies, but how come people still buy into that? That's the part that I don't get.
I think I think it's a human thing. For example, if I'm looking at someone on Instagram or on Facebook and I see how well their life is going, it does occur to me that there might be other problems. All I'm seeing is this like, moments that are great, and you just like extrapolate it to all other instances in their lives, because you see, people doing couple goals, you see a nice family, and you're like, I want that. And like what you want blinds you to the fact that this couple might be perfect on Instagram, but in real life, they're always fighting, and they only stop fighting to take a picture. And because you just want, as a human being, you want love, you want companionship.
Yeah.
It blinds you to all other things.
Yeah. Fikaya, oh God, thank you. We have you back. Yay, we have Fikaya back. Fikaya, so share your own what are the challenges? Tell me. I mean, Mimi had a lot to say and very valid points. So tell me what do you think dating scene is these days? What are the challenges?
I'll say one of the challenges is definitely social media. Social media has made the world like a smaller place, but it's made it more difficult for dating, as Mimi said before. I think because now, like, there's more of comparison. Like, okay, why should I go for Simi? Because why should I go for Simi instead of like Kumbi? Kumbi has a figure eight. She's got nice boobs. She's got nice bum. She's got a pretty face. She's got everything. But Kumbi doesn't have everything. And before, like in my parents' days, I think like I might be wrong. They were only comparing the women with the ones they see around their area. Maybe like because my mom is Edo, maybe just the ones in Benin. They'll compare, okay, this girl. But now they're actually comparing with the whole girls in Nigeria, plus the ones in US, plus the ones in UK, when that never used to be an issue. And it's difficult now because as well as a Christian girl as I am, and I think most people are Muslims, it's hard for you to be decent as well in these dating areas because a lot of men feel, or women, they like having like sex is like shaking hands basically, and it's just like if you decide you're not going to do it, then you kind of feel like, okay, you don't get the man or you don't get the girl, which I feel like you guys didn't have the issue when you guys were growing up. But now it's just like for you to be celibate or for you to be abstinent is like, oh my God, it's a taboo. Why would you do that? And I don't think it's nice. Basically, it's more difficult, I'll say.
Wow.
When you've got like send nudes as an introduction to some DMs, man.
Yes.
Crazy. I never thought about it this way, but these are valid points. Because again, having a kids or dating age, because you're thinking you don't understand, why they don't have dates, because you're thinking, what's wrong with it? I mean, come on, it's right there at your fingertips. You don't even have to do much, you can even just dress up this part you don't even have to, because all you need to do is take this, like you guys always do your selfie, you do that, and then bam, it's right there, and it's like a vending machine. We just go in and just point in your specifics, and the guy just materializes. But hearing you guys say this, it's really blowing my mind. Something Fikaya said, that so the dating pool has kind of shrunken because now the competition has gotten bigger. It's not just around your locality anymore. It's now everyone in the world, So a guy or girl looking at your profile you're not the only fish in the sea. There's plenty now.
Plenty.
Too much. Too much.
Too much, he says.
Not different kinds of fish.
Different kinds of fish. So it's not just, just looking at a particular one, like so maybe people you went to school with, people in this region or people in the city. No, you're now looking at global, like, okay, even if you're typing Nigerian girls, well, there are like 1 million plus or more Nigerian girls all over the world, that are going to be fun. Interesting. And then Mimi is like the goals. I've heard that goals thing from my daughter, actually. He had goals, relationship goals, and this goals. I mean, eventually, she explained that to me. And I was asking Mimi, why do people still fall for that, though, knowing that social media is fake? I mean, this is the era of the Kardashians. We all know that. But everything is fake, though. Are you guys trying to say men like fake stuff? I already know the answer to that.
Yes. Yes. Look at the popularity of the Kardashians. We know, and the popularity of BBL, which is like a Brazilian butt lift, and the popularity of that. And you see most of our celebrities that men attractive have done this BBL surgery, or are using pads or like hip enhancers or something. It's like a whole thing. And while it's fake, I don't know, they like that.
Mm. They like men like fake. Vicky, do you think so? Do you think that's what it is?
I've noticed this as well. Like even when you're in a relationship, men like bragging rights as well. Like, oh, if my babe, she's got 8, she's beautiful. So obviously they're always competing amongst each other, because I have a lot of male friends, so I'm able to know how they think. So they want to go for the best of the best. So probably that's why, like, even if the boobs are fake and the bum is fake, as long as they look good when they go out, they look good when they meet their friends, they meet their family. So that's what matters as well. So probably fake works for them. Maybe.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm getting from you guys. It just seemed to me that, the fake, this is my thing though. I guess Fikky already answered it. If you're fake, I mean, like, if you're fake to get the guy, wouldn't he eventually find out that it's all fake? Or like you're saying, they don't care. It's about, as long as you look pretty out. What is pretty? I mean, seriously, who determines who's pretty? What is this? Is one size doesn't fit all? Do you see what I'm saying? Why do we think, who ascribes beauty to certain people and not to others? What do you think?
Social media.
Social media. Social media.
Definitely, I agree.
Social media. So what is the thing you're trying to tell the older ones out there, and not just, the parents and the aunties who won't mind their business, because there will always be those aunties who are thinking that you should have snapped somebody up by now. But so what are you trying to tell them, Fikaya? Like, shut up, auntie, you don't know how it is. No, you're not going to say that. But for those nosy Parker who are like, why isn't Fikaya married? Why isn't she having boys, breaking through her window? I mean, it's the world is, until I had this discussion with you guys, it makes me think differently now. So what are you going to tell those? What's your point? What's the point you want to get out there?
I think like it's more difficult now, and because like I try to be a good Christian girl, and I know most like Christian girls as well try to be good. So it feels like, okay, if you're not doing some certain things, if you're not acting some certain ways, if you're not exposing some certain parts of your body, then you don't fit the person. So they move on to another person that will do everything, that will send you those pictures, the pictures of your boobs, pictures of your bum, pictures of some private areas that that's only meant to be for your husband. So like you're competing against people like that are ready to send it within 5 minutes. And so that's one of the reasons. And it's kind of hard in the days that we're living in to actually remain decent and remain a virtuous woman, remain a girl that has dignity, because there's a lot of girls that are ready to go far and beyond to actually reach that relationship goals that Mimi was like talking about earlier.
So this is my thing though, just before I get to Mimi, okay? So do you think those girls get the men? The ones that are ready to show whatever, their wares. Do you think they get the husbands, they get the men? Or it's just transient?
I think in this conversation we have to also think about those girls and the amount of pressure that they themselves are under. Do they get the men? Well, they get attention, and I'm so sorry to say this, but the kind of men that are just attracted to those kind of things are not going to be the greatest. They're not going to be the faithfuls. So maybe they even suffer more heartbreak than we do. I'm not sure.
Right.
But who knows?
Right. Let me give Fikky. Fikky, are you back on? Oh dear, she's having network problems. Okay, so what is the word you want to get out there, telling, those aunties and mummies and, to butt out, it's not, don't put pressure on me. It's more difficult now, because again, it's a tough sell, because we don't think so. We think you have more variety now, you have more to pick from. So what is your last word? Mimi? What's the word? What's the word
Um,
to get out there?
it's a different world. It's just a different world these days. And being brought up the way we have been, obviously, we just talked about Nollywood and stories and romance and being brought up like that, and then being faced with reality where everything is just fast, there's a lot of variety. It's a different world. And I don't think we ourselves are prepared for that world.
Mm,
We
mm,
just find ourselves in it.
mm. So, Fikky,
That
before you
sounds so
sit down,
sad.
yeah. So I was saying that, you know, the girls, I was asking you that the girls that show themselves, you know, send those pictures and what have you. Do you think they get the men then? Do you think they're the ones who get the men?
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. Some of them do. Some of them do, and some of them don't. It's just a 50-50 thing, to be honest. And also this kind of Nigerian thing that they've put in us as well, like a girl should get married before she's 30 as well, makes girls do some certain things like, oh, I don't want to be single while I'm over 30. So that kind of pressure makes a lot of girls do things that they wouldn't do in the end just to get the man.
I hear you. I really do, and I'm glad we're having this conversation. But this is my thing, though. Again, I'm old school. I'm totally different generation from you. But I'm thinking, bad girls, yeah, sometimes land the man. They do. It's sad. It's annoying, but sometimes they do. And then that just tells me, then what are men looking for? What are they looking for? Really? Are they looking for good girls, or are they just looking for bad girls? Do you see what I'm saying? Because even growing up for us, the bad girls. I remember this long time ago, and this is from my mom. She's passed on now. But she said, you know what? The bad girls get to the men first because they're first out there. Do you see what I'm saying? And then they have time to work on whatever they have to work on because men just are shallow that way, you know, and then they clean up and they're locked down, you know. But I remember my mom saying this, like those fast girls, yeah, they get there first. They get there first before, you know, the good girls. But you know what? It's an eye opener. And again, we've lost Fikky. Okay, Fikky's back. So and there it is, folks. You've heard from them. It's wow. It's just interesting to have you guys talk about it because we don't think like that. We think you guys have it easy, you know. So who knows? So that means we might just go back to the time of arranged marriage. You think that will work?
Please, I need someone to arrange me for marriage because I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not going to lie.
Mimi doesn't agree
When
with
I was
you.
younger,
Mimi's like, no.
when I was younger, I was like, no arranged marriage. Please,
But
anybody
now,
that can arrange me, that has money, that can take care of me. Yeah.
I love that. Fikaya is like, someone should arrange me. Oh my God, I'm having so much fun, but it's so nice to have you guys. And, you know, we'll be back again in like, I think in like 2 weeks. And, but I'm sure that we're going to have questions again about what we talked about today. And who knows, we'll do a part 2 of this. But this is really interesting. I actually want, I'm going to try and see if I can get, I don't know, we'll talk about it behind the camera. But anyway, it's been nice having you guys. It's always a delight having you girls. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Oh,
So fun.
you can't want to arrange marriage, but Mimi's like, no, thank you.
No, arrange me. If you are God fearing, you got money, all those good things. Please arrange me.
Share the list.
All right, we'll put Fikaya's list when we post this, okay? We'll see. All right, guys, you guys.
Handsome, please.
And handsome. Okay. And muscles. No?
Muscles and tall.
Muscles and tall. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We all had the list. Believe me, ask your mom. We all had the list. We all had the list. And those lists, you know, anyway.
Everyone had a list.
Right. So So you guys be safe, okay? And be blessed and be kind. All right, bye-bye.
Bye,
Thank you.
Auntie.
Sure, bye.
Bye, Vicky.